Okay. Alright, so this is the game that you beat this guy in. Let's see just how much you brained him. So, you started with the yellow spawn. Didn't get Mega. Does he get it? Yes, he does get it. Alright, moving to the red. A little slow there because he took the jump pad. The jump pad's kind of shitty. What I would have done is went through, just go straight off the yellow and come out lower underneath here. Because using the LG in that spot is super strong, and you could have hit him for a rocket. At this point, you do not want to fight him because he's got red and Mega, so you want to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I guess he didn't have a gun. No, he had rockets. He's just an idiot. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken a fight there at all unless he had rail. Taking a shot and left. Okay, so right here. Yeah, you got to be getting towards the next armor here. That was like, you got lucky he didn't come out with rockets there. He should have fucking killed you right there. Yeah, you're caught in this room with no rockets. Good damage though. Nah, you're gonna die for that every time. Alright, but you know that yellow is up because you took yellow first, and you know that was before red. So right now, you're going the wrong way. Oh! Alright, nice. Gotta get the rocket ammo first, apparently. Yeah, you didn't get it because you went for the rocket ammo. You had to recognize that faster. Good damage, but you're gonna die here. Oh! Just kidding. You're nuts. Alright. So now, off the situation, you need to get control, and obviously you can't because he technically is at a stack advantage because he's off a fresh spawn and you're weak as fuck. So, let's see what happens here. Oh, I wouldn't have shot. I would have let him pass. Alright. Well, at this point, you should know that red is before yellow. Off the game start, yellow was first because you picked it up instantly, and then he got to red later. But since he got the yellow first, when he pushed towards you, he didn't hear red, so you know that red comes first. Or other way around, sorry. He got the red first after you died. So yeah, good to know that red is first here. So now you gotta go directly to yellow because yellow's right now. Good, snake that Mega. Ooh, don't go up there. Yeah. Taking the Mega and leaving is worth it. Losing HP for that is not. So this situation, when you're up here, I drastically prefer to just trap my opponent with LG. Because you don't want to feed him around a corner, because you just eat a rocket for no reason. But if you trap him in there, you also have grenades, which means you can cover this side with a grenade, and then you can watch this side with LG. Both of these sides are alright to watch with LG. If he's fast, he can get away here, but if he comes this way, you can kill him, and if he comes this way, you can get damage if you just stay where you're standing right now. But if you walk up to him, you know, now he's got a chance of damage to you. Whereas if you just stayed where you were previously, he's fully trapped and he can't do anything. Taking advantage of little micro situations like that are super good. It also wastes a lot of time so that you can control the cycle better if you don't fully have it yet. Alright, so good on you to know that red is first. But now you need to go right to the yellow. He's between you and the yellow, so see, this is how he's delaying you. You see that? You can't just go forward because he's stopping you from doing that. And now he delayed the yellow a lot, which was actually worse for him. He didn't want to do that. Him being behind, he wanted the yellow to spawn as close to red as possible. But, I mean, he did end up taking it. But the thing is, he didn't have to do that because he could have taken it anyway because they were 4 seconds apart. And it takes about that long to travel there. But, I mean, I guess, yeah, whatever. Yeah. So, this is like a oh my god, that fucking footsteps. This is like a common thing where you just kind of like camp towards the red room. It happens a lot on one yellow maps, like I did all the time on Airwalk, and it's not that great because as you can see, he just gave up Mega from him. Mega's hard to time, so like, whatever, but in general, this is why you want to time red to the second, because timing red to the second allows you, like, it's like your leash. Like, you can know exactly how long you can spawn frag for or spam or whatever. You don't waste time in the red room, and you don't spend too much time outside the red room if you time it to the second. So you could have done damage to him there. Alright, so now he's going for the yellow, and you actually saw that. And since you know now, you could know that he delayed that yellow in the previous cycle by, you know, keeping you in the red room at the staircase. You can take this and then rocket jump to yellow. Ah, you're going so slow. Oh, what the fuck? Maybe he knows that it's not yet. But yeah, I mean, he kind of fed it to you there, but what you could do is just instantly go towards it because you have time now. Also, something else you can do is, wait, let me actually check real quick. I don't know if you could have done it. It's gonna take a while. I don't know if you could have done it in this scenario, but yeah. So he's gonna hit you. Are you gonna be at 200 after this? Holy fuck, this is slow. Alright, so you are at a full 200 after this, Red. So I want to see what you were at before you took this. 68. Maybe you don't want to do it with 68 armor, but what you can do is, let's check his armor real quick before I explain finally. Yeah, okay, he had the Mega 2. Alright, so I wouldn't have done this here, but now what you should have done in this situation, remember I just said run to the yellow? The other thing you can do is, now that you're 100, 200, you can not take damage from him, let him get this yellow, and then on the next cycle, let's say you didn't take any damage right there and you're still 100, like 150, what you would do is you would intentionally leave red up, and then you would go to the yellow because you know he's going to be there because they're kind of close, and then that way you can stop him from, you know, guaranteeing one yellow for every red that you get. The armors weren't quite set up in a way that he could guarantee that, but it's just something to keep in mind. That's how you break that. If the player, out of control, is forcing the yellow to spawn at the same time as the red, basically what you do is you just leave your red up, and then you go and you push him, and you take the yellow, and then you go get the red. It's obviously risky as fuck, but that's the way to break it. Yeah, you got caught on low ground there. Not much to talk about there. It's bad positioning. Okay, so now he's going to take the red. What do we do? You know that yellow's after red. Good, good. Don't go in there. The choke is bad. Just stand here and trap it. Oh, perfect. See, what he did is like what the new players do is, you know, they can recognize that the cycle is there. It's like, okay, red first and then yellow. So they just go to yellow aimlessly. And because of that, you can see he went directly to yellow, but he couldn't stay there because you had the high ground and you would have beat the shit out of him. So he left. And now you actually are closer to the timing and you're going to get it. Or you're going to fucking fully spaghetti. Oh, that was fucking terrible. Okay. That should not have happened. Alright. So red next. Yeah, you're pretty good time on the red here. No, you're leaving. Okay. Again. Oh, no, you're not leaving. Okay. Well, there's no doubt if you time it to the second. Like, you'll never be unsure. I don't personally time the yellow. I time the red. Always. And then based on that, you can like figure it out just with feel. But timing the red to the second is pretty helpful. Alright, so have we shot any railguns yet this game? No. No railguns from you. Gotta shoot the railgun. This is a very big rail map. See right there, you would have fucking owned them with a railgun. Alright, so you know red's next. Yeah, nice. Okay, yeah. No, you're definitely thinking about the cycle here, and that's good, but can you make it to yellow in time? Yeah, see, he knows too, but he kind of full retards it. So something else I would recommend doing. I'm gonna go back a while. I want to see which way you came from red. I think you went up the stairs or up the tall stairs and to the jump pad and fell down. Yeah, you did. Okay. So the other thing you can do is, since that kind of puts you right here in this choke, it's like sort of ass. And if he's on the high ground, you're in the situation that we saw in the last cycle, where he can like spam down at you and beat the shit out of you, and also he can like swoop in and take it because he can wall you out, because you obviously don't want to eat all the spam. Instead, if you go here through this teleporter, now you have the high ground, and if he's waiting for you here, that's easy LG fight. You're also on high ground. It's hard for him to hit you with rockets. You can push him out into this room, and then what we learned before is that this is a trap. Or if he spins down, airstrafes over to you know, the yellow in there, then you just do, you know, what he could do. You just spam the fuck out of him. So that's kind of like just a better route to get to the yellow if it's close to the red, rather than going through the tunnel. I would only really go through the tunnel if, like, if you were to come down the stairs and rocket jump against the wall. So that way you could, like, if it was, you know, really close to the red and you wanted to try to steal it, because that way you deny your own HP and you get there faster. But going down the jump pad like that, I don't know. It's just slow for no reason. Alright, so red again. Oh, we're leaving it up though. Okay. That's not... Oh, we messed up the jump. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, he's fucked. He's dead. Nice. Okay, so now you have the option to go to the yellow and kill him, especially because it's a fresh spawn. So he's not going to put up much of a fight. Where the fuck is he right now? Okay. Alright, that's a tough call, but what you could potentially do in this situation, if you're really fast, since there is a bit of a delay on the lockout of spawns, what you could have done is do the thing I just talked about where you take this TP over here and it brings you right up here, and then you pull out lightning gun and you stop him from getting the yellow, and then you can get the yellow and go over back to the red, and then you get full control, because right now he's going to get the yellow and you're going to get the red, and it's going to not be a cycle. So you got that. So that's just like a small example of spawn fragging. That is the optimal thing to do. Sure, it's a little risky, especially because he has rockets when he spawns there, but if you have good LG, you can literally just come through this TP, and then you land up here, you know, the railgun TP over there, and you come up here, and you can LG him, and he's fucked. He can't drop down to get yellow, and he's totally trapped in the room. Spawn fragging is something that, like, you really just have to, like, have really good movement on the maps themselves and have knowledge of the spawns. The best way to learn it is to have it done to you, in my opinion. I just had So spawn frag me like fucking 40 times a game, and I learned how to do it. Alright, so now he's gonna get the yellow. He's taking a sweet time now. Alright, yeah, those are 2 seconds apart. That's not really plausible for you to be able to take them both. So, like I said earlier, if you wanted to cycle both of them now, you would have to give up your red and kill him on the... Well, actually, ideally you don't kill him, because then you can spawn on red, but you'd have to give up the red and push him off of the yellow, take it, and then go back to your own red. Killing him is risky, because then you can get the red spawn. Likewise, you could also just delay him. You could try to fake going to red and then, you know, stop him from coming to the yellow room, but in general, it's just the idea. Good rocket, by the way, that direct from low ground. What? Oh, no, dude. Okay. There's literally nowhere he can go when he falls off that you cannot see or hear to confirm. If he doesn't go, you can see if he goes up the stairs, you can see if he goes in here, you can hear him if he goes lower because of the water, you can hear him if he goes underneath you because of the jump. If he doesn't do anything, if you don't hear or see anything, he's going in the TP. See? You just heard one jump and he came in. That's the second time where you like were unaware of that. Oh, okay. We end up in a good position here though, because the red just spawned, and for whatever reason he decides to chase you. I don't know why the fuck he did that. Let me take a look at his HP. I don't think he should have done this. Yeah, he shouldn't have done this. Okay, so now what ends up happening off that is the red stays up, you get the yellow, unless you leave. Ooh, oh. Alright, now go to red. He didn't even get the red spawn. You're so in the clear here. Alright, so what ended up happening, albeit probably accidentally, was exactly what I said, where you'd leave the red up and you go push him at the yellow. Oh, we're not hitting that jump, though. It's okay, he has no armor. Yeah, just get in there. All he had was a green. Not bad. Okay, so now after you take this red, that's a perfect cycle. Mega... you could get all 3 items, but that's a perfect cycle. Now he, now you have all the time in the world to set up your position on yellow. Nice. But see, the thing is, though, dropping down there, right there he's good, because he's a fresh spawn. But, like, if he gets greens and he gets some guns, you don't always want to do that. Something I actually specifically did against this player when I was playing him last night is he clearly understood the order of the armors on this map, but like I explained earlier, and kind of like what you're doing, he would just like go right there, like, oh, the red is taken, I'm just gonna go to yellow and just sit there and like wait for no reason. So what I actually ended up doing was he kind of came here to this position, like on top of the yellow, and then I was coming from where he is, right here, and then I was like, huh, I don't really feel like taking a fucking rocket spam battle. So instead, what I did is I took the TP that goes up to rail, so this one right here, and then I landed right here, and then I just spammed him out from the height, because I knew that there was plenty of time. There's like 7 seconds. He's currently on the fucking yellow, and there's like 7 seconds before the yellow spawns. Like, he's about to turn around and go to the yellow. So you can recognize like that type of player who understands the order, but doesn't really know how to pre-position for you know, the next armor in the order. So what you could have done is just came around and stayed up top, because you got a whopping 7 seconds. You could beat the shit out of him and either kill him, force him off, or, you know, take it or whatever. So yeah, but instead, you know that the yellow's next, so you go right into the yellow. You are going to kill him. Like I said, he's a fresh spawn, so it's not that bad. But if it wasn't, I mean, you know, you don't have to actually subject yourself to that spam battle. You had like plenty of time there to set up. Although, you need railgun if you really want to do that. Railgun is the most threatening thing, because 100 rocket damage to 80 railgun damage is like, that's really the threat of a trap, is like, because you can also get railed at any time. You really gotta pick up the rail on this map. It's very important. Alright, so he's a fresh spawn again. Easy kill. So he's actually feeding the fuck out of you off fresh spawns. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's tilted. Again, see, we're waiting. We're waiting. This is coming from not knowing the right timer to the second. What I would do if I knew the timer to the second is I would come up here and I would shoot nades or something. Or you can nade down here or do whatever. Alright, again, fresh spawn. He's got no armor. See, but that's you're gonna die. Oh, you barely lived. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, you are way more stacked than him, even though you only have... Yeah, you have 72 HP coming into this, and you have full red. And what is he? He has, like, maybe a green at best. Yeah, he's got 55 green and 100 HP. And you almost lost that fight, because you come down here and you trade with him in a fucking hallway. Like, rockets aren't going to miss in this hallway unless you're brain dead. So... And you have 6 seconds on the yellow here. So, like, you could have taken those 6 seconds to go around and come up top over here. I really hope my mouse is capturing, because I'm fucking saying a lot of shit. You could have came around up top by the rocket launcher in the green up there and set up a trap on him and take positioning and then count to 4 and then drop, instead of, like, giving him this completely even... This is 50-50. It doesn't matter what your armor or your HP is. This is 50-50, because the chance of your hitting, rockets hitting is, like, really, really high here. It's completely unnecessary. I chalked that one up to luck, honestly. That was poor play. Nice. Okay, he's got nothing. You could have chased him if you're confident in your anti-hit scan movement, and you have an LG. So, personally, in the mindset of spawn fragging, I keep bringing that up because I think you should start to maybe consider that, because you're getting there. You know, it goes hand in hand with cycling. You had Mega. He had no armor, and he had a shotgun. You had LG, which means you could have stood at the max range of the shotgun, you know, where it only does like 20 damage, and you could have just anti-hit scan moved and killed him right up, right here, straight up. But I mean, missed opportunity, not necessarily a mistake. All right, so again, are we camping red room? No, not really. Kind of are, only because you heard him though. You turned around. Yeah, so you're in a shitty position here, especially because you couldn't take that yellow after you fought for it because you were so weak. Now red's up. He's gonna get it. Don't stay here. Oh, you're staying here. This room sucks. Yeah, see, he kind of knows what to do. He just doesn't know, like, when to do it. Alright, let's see what happens here. So, let me try to think about what you could do. I'm actually gonna rewind a fuck ton. I really wish I could do this faster. It's probably gonna be pretty painful to watch. I'm going to go all the way back to the fight in the corridor with the rockets that we should not have taken. I think there's one more life in between then and now. Holy shit balls. I'm pretty sure you can jump to specific ticks, but I don't know how. So. I'm going backwards, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Wait, what if I do... bear with me here. That doesn't work. Fuck. Thought maybe it would go backwards if I did that. I'm pretty sure this is the life between then and what I want to look at. Jesus Christ. So what I'm trying to get to is the point where you lost control, and then we can figure out what you can do to get back into it. Any fucking day now. You basically lost control when you took that fight in the corridor. Rocket v Rocket. Yeah, okay, this is it. Right here. Okay, so you get the kill. Mega is up, and yellow's spawning soon. So let's see here. You get this frag. We don't drop to Mega. We don't drop to yellow. We straight up leave. That's terrible. Where does he get a spawn? Okay, so you heard him spawning on top of you. Oh, this is good. He can't get to yellow. He cannot get to yellow faster than you from his spawn. There's no way he can. So you should have just gunned for the yellow. Because even if you die, you at least deny him the armor. If you die right now and you take the yellow, that means both of you guys are even stack, which is obviously better odds than this shit, 32 HP. So you see the Mega, but you're not going to get that yellow. You were really slow coming to the Mega. Oh, he's behind you? Wait, is he going to go upper? He's probably going to go upper to the armor. Yeah, he is. Okay, right, this is what I was talking about, where you should fight him here a little bit. Because red is just so far off. Red is so fucking far off. So giving that up is like, that was so spaghetti. You took forever on the lower part of the map, and then you finally got Mega, and then you traded damage with him, so now you don't even have Mega, and he gets the yellow for free. So based on the spawn he got up there, you have to hear that and recognize, okay, he cannot come down to yellow in time. Even if he does catch you off the TP and he kills you, it's better for you, because then you're on even stack and he doesn't have 150 armor over you. So now all you want to do is get the green. Yeah, of course, get the green. But now, in this situation, you kind of have to give him the red. Definitely don't go towards him, but maybe try to loop around, you know, take the jump pad, like drop down and try to shoot him on the red, but instead you're just going to die. Yeah, and now you're fucked because he gets red. Alright, so the major spaghetti was spending a bunch of time in lower and not doing anything, and also not recognizing that based on the spawn he got up there, you can hear that spawn and then you can know that he cannot get to yellow in time. And you probably also could have taken Mega. If not, he does drop down to Mega, then you have height in that corridor, you get some damage on him, and then you're like, then you go up to the 50, like right behind you, and then get healthy for red. Because red was like 13 seconds off at that point. You had more than enough time to do all that. So, okay, what can we do here? Not much. You might want to get the green. Greens are underrated. I think my whole Discord underrates greens, except for Marlowe. Greens let you, like, live a rocket, you know? Let you live a railgun. Yeah, so he just fed into them there. And now he's got the cycle going. Let's see what you try to do now. The cycles are too far apart for you to force him to spawn at the same time, but what you can do is try to trap him in the red room. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we don't die here. It's really bad if we die here. Okay. Oh, wow! That's bullshit. Yeah, that shouldn't have worked. Alright, you hear him? Oh, spaghetti. Alright, go to the red now. Why did my sound get really quiet? Ah, dude, why? You could have straight up taken it. He got the spawn at the 50, and red was up in like 3 seconds. You could have totally taken it. See, this is, again, timing red to the second. You can still time it to the second when your opponent gets it. You just have to listen. So, yeah, he gets the spawn at the 50. Literally just turn right. It's actually up. It wasn't even up in 4 seconds. Just turn to the right. What are you doing down here? What's down here? There's nothing down here. LG? You didn't... Yeah. Mega? Like, nah. That was a huge misplay. Terrible awareness. Oh, hang on. That's bullshit. Okay. That's fucking... Let's go, dude. Show this Counter-Strike player how it's done. That was the most bullshit thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. Wow. Get Mega. You even saw it. Oh, get Mega, please. He got Mega. Alright, that's okay, though, because of your fucking nutty-ass Team Fortress rockets, you now have control again. You just need to make sure that he doesn't get the next red. What the sane person would have done is, what the average player would have done is use LG when you heard him come down the staircase. I mean, you accomplished the same end with way flashier means, but, so, like I was saying about delaying, the yellow did come up in time, so you didn't have to do it. But let's just say that you needed to delay him from the yellow for longer. Basically what you would have done is right here, when you heard him come that way, right here, you heard that jump, you'd pull out your lightning gun, you'd stand near the teleporter, and you'd zap him. And that would halt his momentum, and you'd get a lot of time off that. Instead, you just straight up fucking killed him. But yeah. Okay. So we don't get Mega, we get that up for free. But now you need to make sure you get the next red and you'll win the game. Hopefully. Sorry I'm talking in like so many hypotheticals. It's just like, honestly, those two rocket fires were total bullshit. Okay, so now this is the next red. You have the HP to just tank it. Alright, now go directly to the yellow. You know that it's close to the red. Oh, he gave it up! He went full retard! Nice, yeah. Oh, you heard him? Nice. Okay. Oh, not that nice. Let's see your HP there and decide what we could have done. Before he drops, what's your HP? 50. Yeah, it would have taken you 2 rockets to... Oh my god, that's bright. It would have taken you 2 rockets to get down to the HP that you needed to take this. But you do have lightning gun. See what I'm saying, though, about this position being so fucking strong? Like, you just get boned because they drop zone you. I think, personally... Let me see what he does. Okay. Oh, yeah. No. I would have LG out. Usually I do. If they're up here, I hold LG. If they're up here, I try to peek with nades if I'm fast enough. Let's see if he actually could have done that. Where does he come from? Oh, yeah. Oh, you spend so much time... Oh, wait, did you jump? Yeah, you heard... Okay. Oh, you don't have nades. Fuck, alright, never mind. But since you heard him up there, I would immediately cut left and try to spam nades up there. But now from this situation, you even hear him with the LG up there, I'd hold LG here. Because, I mean, as much as they're great, not going to hit that air shot. Doesn't really matter if you do. But if you have lightning gun, he's in the air here. You can push him back significantly. And he can do damage to you to get the yellow. Because that's actually what happened. He did damage to you, and you picked up the yellow. But you're trapped now. And he killed you. So, in that situation, typically having rocket out is just bad, you know, because your opponent can only come from high ground. You know, in TF2 we don't have the luxury of also having a fucking lightning gun when we're playing soldier, but here we do. So since your opponent's coming from high ground, I would 100% just have my LG out, and then you push him back a significant margin. Plus, he has fucking lightning gun out, so he's not even going to have... Like, right now he has high ground on you in this exact moment, but he's not using rockets, so it doesn't fucking matter. If you lightning gunned him here, you would have pushed him pretty far back, and you would have been able to take the yellow without dying. But that's not what happened, so let's see what we could have done here. What we can do now. Yeah, getting greens is good. Oh, does he chase, though? Is he chasing? You do have rockets. Nope, he's just shooting himself for no fucking reason. So the next red is really important, and you get a frag on him. Yeah, he was really weak. I think he rocket jumped like 4 times. Because after he... Oh, no, just kidding. He didn't take the yellow. That's why he was weak. Alright, I totally missed that. I don't know if you knew that, but if so, it's good to push him there. Because as you saw when I showed his perspective before, he had like nothing. He was super unstacked. See, this is what he's on. Green armor and like half HP. So yeah, that's good awareness if you intentionally did that. Super good. Alright, we got red now. Now, right to the yellow. I got it. I see you did it again. You took this shitty underground route. You're lucky that he was there and not where you are right now, because you get fucked. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, you're so spaghetti, dude. You're fucking so spaghetti. Because previously in the game, you're super early on yellow, and now you're super fucking late. It's like last time, you're like, oh fuck, I was really late. I should be earlier. And then you're like, oh fuck, I was really early. I should be later. And you just totally spaghetti and give this to him. In this case, you don't need to set up the height trap for positioning. A, because the fucking armor was literally spawned behind you when you went to the jump pad. But also B, fresh spawn. He's got mega, but no fucking armor to back it up. So you'll melt him. So that sucks, but you're still 100, 200. Unfortunately, he's like 200, 150. So you kind of don't want to fight. Again, we camped the red room, so which is kind of newbie. But the thing is, the red room's pretty good here. The red room on this map is actually like not a major trap. You made a mistake here going up the staircase though. You gotta listen. Like crank your fucking sound in this game. Because you did not hear him coming from the stairs. There's no TP that leads over there. So you hear every footstep and every jump every jump he takes if he goes over there to the staircase. So you heard nothing, you heard a drop. You heard him take impact from landing. You did not hear a B-hop chain. The only time you can come here is if you hear a B-hop chain. Excuse me. He could go from lower and take the jump pad, but then you hear the jump pad and you have time to react because that destroys your momentum. So because you didn't hear anything, you know that he did not come up the stairs or anywhere to the right, so you totally let him in the room for free. Had you stood here and aimed here with either rockets or LG, you don't let him in the room. So, just not good positioning for the red room. You gotta understand that you can hear him if he comes anywhere except for here. If you don't hear anything, then he's probably coming from this little lower part. That's like, nice. That's like my strat. I've actually seen you go for quite a bit this game, where I just somehow managed to stand here and LG people against the wall, or I'll plasma them when they enter. Because you telegraph, if your opponent's coming this way, he telegraphs it from so far away. Like, whatever, if he can see it here. Nah, he's dead. Like this whole upper bridge part, they have to span that entire bridge to get to this staircase, or they go lower, they take the jump pad, which you can also hear. So like, it might seem like I'm getting sick reads when I pin people on the wall here or use plasma, but it's really just because I'm fucking listening and I can react because they telegraph from so far away. Oh, we beef our jump? It's okay, he has no rockets, he can't do anything here. You have none either though. Okay, good meme. Okay, yeah, right to the yellow we go up. And again, we ignore the... Oh, okay. I don't know if that was luck. I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say you timed it. But you also ignored the HP. Don't ignore HP. HP is good. See, because, like, look, you're going to die. You fucking died because you didn't take the 50 HP by the yellow. You engaged a fight with 30 HP in a choke point versus rockets. Doesn't matter how much armor you have. You only need one rocket to kill you there. You could have cut right and got the 50 there. When you got the yellow, you could have got the 50. I don't need to go to it, but, like, you gotta get that HP. When there's no armors up, right now, there's no armors up. There's not even mega up. The most important item on the map is the HP. The 50 and the 225s. That's the only item that's relevant. You can't pick anything else up. You gotta think of HP as, like, priority items. I notice all my friends, like, never go for HP when they're low for some reason. Alright, so we're out of control, so I'm gonna back up a bit. You died in the mega room. In the tunnel, yeah. Okay, and I believe he got red for free? Yeah, okay. So, let's take a look at this death. So what I've noticed so far is that you are out-cycling him. You're putting yourself in fucking terrible positions towards the yellow and you're dying for it. But he's also trying to feed into you at red and you're capitalizing off that because you have more stack. Also, you got 2 fucking bullshit-ass kills when you're out of control, which is why you're able to take it after it, like, 4 minutes or so. Alright, so we die here like a retard, and then... Oh, fuck. I would maybe just take the rocket launcher there and try to hit him. What's his HP? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I would have taken that gamble any day of the week, and you should too. You have good rockets. Right there, realistically, you could have camped yellow. See, you waste so much. What are you doing? What are you thinking when you do this? What is in your head when you just go back and forth over the 50 like 3 times? Like, what's happening? What are you accomplishing? What's your plan? Like, this is just retarded. You're not doing anything. Take the TP. Like, what are those 3 seconds just completely wasted for? Were you listening to, like, him taking red? Maybe. But, like, you can hear that from the whole map, so... And then you don't drop on the yellow. You gotta know that, you gotta brain that timer. He didn't even take it. He's not even taking it because he has fucking full red. Oh my god, that guy sucks. You even heard him down there. You should have set up the trap. You're fucking invincible if you're, I don't want to fucking rewind all the way, but if you're over here in that position we discussed on yellow, you're invincible. He can't do anything unless he rocket jumps you, and you can back up, you know, to the 50 if he does that. You're fucking invincible there to do damage to him, unless he rails you a bunch of times, but, like, let's see, how many rails have been shot this game? You shot 0 and he missed 5, so not really a threat. Hey, you got a rail on this map. This map's very rail heavy. Alright, and then you just get caught. And there's still no fucking yellow being picked up. Alright, so now you... Oh, hang on. He did not take the red. That's so fucking weird. Oh, okay, yeah. So you gotta know that. You can totally know that. He took that yellow really, really late, and red is before yellow, so... I mean, not anymore because he took it so late, but, yeah, we're jerking off. Can't jerk off. And then you drop on him with rockets. Why? It worked out, but, like... Wait, let me see, actually, if it did work out. Nah, really. Kinda, I guess he didn't take much damage, but... man. So yeah, you should have had the awareness to take that red. That would have been a ticket back into the game. Back into control. Okay, nice. I don't know what the fuck he's doing there, fighting LG with rockets in a corner. Okay. Oh yeah. So, remember how he took the yellow super fucking late? And then he left the red up, and then he went back around to get the red? Now you know it's yellow, then red. Hopefully. Hopefully we're braining that, and you're chasing him in here. God, Plasma's fucking busted. Alright, now we get the red. Perfect. Do we know about Mega? Mega's so risky to take right now. Get the 50. Oh, no. Nuts. Oh, he took all the HP! Holy shit. Why did he take that HP? There's no 50 here by the pad. There's no 225s. Wow. Why, though? What damage did he take? Oh, was it... What the hell's happening? I wonder why he took all that. Because he had Mega. How long ago was that? That must have been when you dropped on him here when he had red. That must have been from that, because he has fucking Mega right now. He can't take those. Wow, that sucks ass. They probably were just very close to spawning right there. You see what I mean? Like, the HP is pretty important. HP is basically, like, major items when there's no other major items. Nice rocket, but, he's got, like, 90 HP and no armor. You actually... Oh, you know that. You know that, because you took both. You took both, so he right now has about 90 HP with no armor. Because all he had was Mega. Yeah, 100 HP, no armor. So, depends how you feel about that. You don't have any guns. You could have gotten, the LG and taken the fight, but... Yeah, you're in a shitty position now. But unfortunately, it's probably going to be pretty hard for him to make up the frag deficit in 40 seconds. So you can just turtle. Pretty much the game right there. Yep, turtle it out. Oh shit, he knows. GG. Okay, so let's try to recap. That was a lot of stuff. The biggest thing by far was, like, you're clearly recognizing the order of the armors in the cycle, but you don't have an amazing timer on when they are. I highly recommend timing red to the second, because it's by far, like, the most influential, because it lets you, like, you know, like I said earlier, it's your leash. It lets you know how long you can spawn frag and how far is too far, etc. Timing the yellow after that, I mean, you could do it. It's really not that hard to time 2 items on a 2 armor map. But anyway, the point of me saying all this is because you're doing that thing where you aimlessly go to the next armor in the order and you just kind of camp there. And camping there on that lower yellow spot is just garbage. I'll go into the map real quick and talk about the rest of the stuff. You know, you just put yourself at a direct disadvantage when you're down there. You give your opponent, like, even fights. You, god damn it. You give your opponent even fights. You, eat a bunch of spam if he takes the high ground. So yeah, if you're just sitting down here, you know, like, he's got a lot of options. You can sit there, he can rain nades on you, he can rocket from the corner here, you can't splash him at all. You know, he can do a bunch of stuff. But if you take that position yourself, which is, you know, obviously scary because you don't want to lose it, but if you know the timer, like, you can stand probably about here is the best, because you can push him really far and then keep shooting him as you drop. Standing, like, up here is kind of, standing up on this part, not so great, because, like, you can't stop him, you know? You really can't stop him from taking it in that situation, but over yonder is pretty good. And then the second thing was, like, your route from leaving red wasn't so great. That you did, I think, twice in the game, you did this. This sucks ass, and we already talked about why, because your opponent just gets, you know, even fight here. Your rocket basically covers the whole area. And you even saw that he was camping here when you did that. You dropped down here and he was camping on top of the yellow, which means if you just went around to this spot, easy fucking spam, destroy him. It's just about recognizing, like, how soon the yellow is and if you have time to, you know, set up, which you did have time. The only time that you should really bum rush down there is if it's really close. Like, then you do the left-handed jump. Fucking, I didn't even click the mouse. Then you do the left-handed jump over here and you fucking destroy him. But if you have time, you know, just come down the staircase, go in here, and then set up on him. Dick on your boy, like that. Let me see anything else off the top of my head. It's really just that, like, those small nuances in the cycling. If you could get better at that, you'd be really good. You'd be destroying everybody. Also, use the fucking railgun. You didn't shoot one rail that game. The railgun is so strong in this map. Railgun is so fucking strong on this map. I think if there's anything else. The times when, like, I was hypothetically talking about delaying the armors because it didn't really ever occur. It kind of did at some points, but, like, you just kind of bullshitted them anyway with crazy rockets. But, I don't know, I highly suggest timing at least the red to the second because it just allows you to understand just how far you can push and what you can do and stuff. Yeah. So other than that, you know, the main things were just don't aimlessly camp to the at the next armor in the order. Don't just stand here and try to get it unless it's like really close and you don't think he's gonna push you. If you have any time at all, set up on it instead of going directly to it. Especially, like, I mean, if he's just fresh spawn and you're 100, 200, or if you even have Mega, then you can scrap with him and kill him, but it's not optimal, because if you stand here, you know, and he's here, he gives him an even fight, just like, you know, in the demo before from this perspective, you give him an even fight. Or if you stand here and he comes up there, you know, you're fucked. If that does happen, though, LG is your friend. LG doesn't care about high ground. LG hits for the same damage all the time, same ease of shots, and then he can even push him away if he gets the, you know, if he just tries to drop down on you like that. Route to red again, I just went over that. Oh yeah, and positioning in the red room. So aimless camping in the red room is probably the best room on any map if you want to aimless camp in my opinion. It's you got a lot of options here because, like I said, if it's time for yellow, you know, you just come right here. You got position on it. You can also spawn frag a lot from there, and then who the fuck is this? And then, like I said, you can hear them forever, you know, if they come this way. Because the only way to get up there is, like, all the way from over here, you know. You have to come all this way. You can hear, like, it's like 7 jumps to get here. Or, you know, if he takes jump pad, he's jumping down here, and then you hear that, and he's got no momentum. He's got 1 C jump at best. You can flick over there and pin him on the wall. And then other than that, you know, you just trap this area. So that's how it should work in the red room. The only time you would want to leave and, like, stay up here is if you know red is pretty late. You know, you got some time before red. You can set up a little bit here because this covers that TP. You know, this position covers the yellow armor TP, etc. You can get some damage there. But I mean, that's for railgun. You know, mostly that's for railgun. Comes up that TP, hit him. You know, comes up here, hit him. You peek down and railgun him and go around. And then even if you walk up the red room, you have high ground when he comes in the red room. So it's just an example of some positioning on red. Those are the major points. Not too many things really to go over because you're getting a lot better at the game. It's less of teaching and, like, looking at individual situations and saying what you could have done. So hopefully this was helpful. I really fucking hope that my cursor was showing in the recording.